I'm going to tie a real simple midge pattern, and I'm starting off with a size 16 nymph hook in the vise, but really only 2 materials used in this pattern, so you can tie these down to 18s, 20, 22s, etc. The materials used are real agreeable to tie down to some small sizes. The thread that I use is an 8/0 red, and I'll get that started on the hook shank and trim the excess. And now I can tie in my rib, and for that I'm going to use a small pearl tinsel, and I put it on a bobbin here so it's easier to control, and I'll tie that into the side. And I'll tie it down to just beyond the bend in the hook, and you can also use a curved nymph hook if you'd like with this as well. Then for the body, I'm going to use a single strand of peacock curl. If you tie these in any bigger sizes, you can use multiple strands, but for most of the sizes that you're going to be tying this midge in, you can get away with 1 strand. So I'll tie that into the side, and again all the way down and just beyond the bend in the hook, and then I'll leave my thread behind the eye. Now I can begin my wraps of herl, and if you want to counter wrap this, I'd start by counter wrapping the herl and bring your rib through in a traditional wrap, but I think it's just as strong by doing traditional wraps both ways. So wrap this up until the material meets your thread, and tie it off. And now I can bring my tinsel up through. And nice even wraps of this as well, all the way up through the body. Again until I get to my thread, then I can tie it off and trim, and I'll build out a slight thread head to this and whip finish. And if you like, a drop of head cement on here. That's all there is to it. Usually can't go wrong with peacock and pearl tinsel. And that is a peacock midge.